Hey, alright. So I'm going to show you a couple of teas I picked up, which I'm really happy about. And also this. I found Ritz. Awesome. I'm so happy to have food from home, seriously. Yeah, quick thing that I just thought of. An example of sometimes you just really, really miss home, and you need, I don't even know if miss home is the right word, but like, you just need something, you know? Even when you don't miss home, you need something. And all that noise in the background is the rain. It's raining really heavily. Actually, I'll be right back. I gotta check my kitchen really quick. My kitchen window, sometimes, if people don't have their windows open above me, it'll just start pouring in. No, we're fine. Okay, anyway. Hey, you're getting like half an apartment tour right now. So I halfway told the truth. Alright. Cool. Teas. I'm gonna put this down on my leg so I can talk and move the tea around at the same time. Alright, what is this first one? Ooh, I haven't opened this one yet, but I'm really excited to try it. This is... My favorite oolong is Tia Guan Yin, which is Iron Goddess of Mercy. Oh, that's beautiful. It smells so good. What's nice here is that tea is so prevalent that even at like a big crappy supermarket, they have 3 different grades of Tia Guan Yin. Like in the States, I don't think I even knew that there were different grades. You order what's sitting there in the shelf. So, God, it smells so good. This is seriously like, I bought the highest grade, which was a few dollars. I think it was 30 kwai for 50 grams. And I make about 30 kwai, 33 kwai an hour, so pretty good tea. So anyway, here's what it looks like. I really love how it has both the light and dark green, different levels of processing. Just smells amazing. I haven't tried it yet. I think I'm going to try that this afternoon. So yeah, extremely high quality Tia Guan Yin. Very happy about. Let's see. This one, Silas and Colin know about. Other Colin. And I couldn't resist because, yeah, every now and then it's nice. And it was significantly cheaper than all the other teas. This is this ginseng rolled, I think it's black tea. It's either black tea or oolong, but you can't really tell by the time it's brewed because of the ginseng. So each one of these balls is a tea leaf that was coated in ginseng and then hand rolled until it solidified into this ball. So once you put it in water, it releases and opens up just like tea leaves. But it has this really, it's a strong taste, but it's like a subtle sweetness to it. When I had this at the tea tasting, yeah, you can smell the sweetness. When I had this at the tea tasting, the woman suggested that after you have a sip, when you brew it right, if you don't brew it right, it's just strong and bitter and sweet at the same time, no subtlety. If you brew it right, there's a subtlety to it. So what you do is you take a sip, and then after you swallow it, you breathe in very deep and breathe out, and the air on your tongue will actually make you taste the sweetness much stronger. It was interesting. And it's actually not sweet from sugar or anything else like that. It's just the ginseng. So the ginseng on the outside gives it a really sweet taste. It's just interesting, naturally sweet. And I also learned how to order ginseng, which is nice because I was starting to drink coffee at school, and I don't like drinking coffee that much, and I found ginseng around the corner, so I drink ginseng tea when I'm really tired of school. Finally learned how to order it. It's Renxin. Because when you say ginseng, people look at you like you're an idiot. Then you get 3 or 4 people trying to figure out what you're saying, and then you look like an idiot in front of them, and then you give up and leave. And then the last tea, which has actually become one of my favorite teas, I picked up in Suzhou. Oh yeah, that's good. It's Suzhou's flower. Their not national, but their city flower is God, I'm gonna say it wrong. Osmanthus. Osmanthus, I think it is. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. And so the specialty tea I picked up there is oolong tea, with osmanthus in it, osmanthus flowers. Kind of similar to like an oolong with chrysanthemum, except osmanthus is kind of a little bit of that chrysanthemum taste, but a little bit more complex than that. So I'll show you that one. You can see the little yellow flowers in there. Again, you got that nice light and dark green color of the oolong. And then this one's great. The Tiegonian smells really strong and really deep smell, like Tiegonian usually does. This one is actually a really light kind of flowery scent due to the flowers, I'm sure. And I had a couple of this yesterday, and it was amazing. God, that one's so good. It's interesting because most of the oolong I've liked before, like the Tiegonian, is a pretty dark, strong tea. You know, it's got a really heavy flavor. This is the first oolong I've had that's actually a really, really light flavor. It's got a really light, effervescent. The flowery taste is really subtle, but it adds a major lightness to it. And yeah, it's actually become one of my favorite teas. Really, really like this one. I've never seen it anywhere else, so it's really glad I found it. Also, just run-of-the-mill store-bought chrysanthemum tea, kind of tasty but not great. It's good because chrysanthemum is a good herb for cleaning out the lungs, and being in Shanghai, I breathe probably several cigarettes worth of cigarette smoke and several more worth of pollution every day, so I try and drink that regularly to keep my lungs healthy. And then rose petals. This is it's a nice tea. I like to add it. I have some crap green tea I bought. It's this Yellow Mountain tea, which is actually tastes pretty good, but it's really low quality. So I like to throw these in with it to kind of spice it up. It smells really nice. It was like 5 kwai for this whole bag, so it's like 5 kwai is, I don't know, it's like 80 or 90 cents for all that. Yeah, so very happy about my tea.